Oh God, hello everyone, it's Adrian and you're welcome back to the channel where I talk about my unfiltered thoughts and opinions that nobody asked for. If that sounds like something that you're into, like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get right into today's episode. I'm actually trying to record this. It's actually early in the morning. I'm about to go to work, so hopefully I'll be able to finish this before I actually get to go, but I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I just wanted to give you guys an update of where I've been at mentally recently because uh I don't think I was gonna say that I don't think there's a year where I've ever been bombarded by stuff, just like problems like this year. But then I realized, like, Adrian, let's be for real. You have experienced way worse than what you're experiencing right now, and I agree, I have. So, yes, I can't say that this is the year where I've been bombarded by the most problems or stressful situations because I would be lying. But yeah, this year's just kind of like been a mess, and I think I've reached this point where whatever is meant to happen will happen, and may the chips fall where they may, because I'm not gonna be stressing myself because of what's happening in my physical reality. I am done. I am tired of reacting to physical stuff that are happening. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of reacting to things. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm exhausted, and I'm exhausted of fear. I'm exhausted of sadness. I'm exhausted of stressing about things that I can control and things that are outside of my control. Everything has made me tired to the point where I'm like, what again? May the chips fall where they may. I'm not gonna get up and try to change anything anymore because I feel like I've just been going against the tide. And I know I always talk about going with the flow and letting yourself find this balance, but the thing is, there's no such thing as perfect balance. You know what I mean? I try to be a well balanced person, but lately it hasn't been working. It truly has not been working, and I think I've reached this point where I'm not trying to swim against the tide anymore. And I think sometimes I do that without realizing, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start going with the flow, and then things happen, problems start happening. Because I'm such a problem solver, my gears start they start doing their thing, they start turning, and I immediately want to do something to solve the issues. I immediately want to do something to solve the problems and all of that. And I again end up finding myself in this pit where I'm just forcing things to happen the way that I would like them to happen. And with that being said, I'm done doing that. I am not gonna try to do any action to try and fix anything anymore. At this point, I'm just leaving all of it to God. Seriously, like I'm tired, and I don't feel like I'm exhausted. This past week I've been feeling like that, like mentally I've been feeling mentally and emotionally drained. But since the start of this week, today's on a Tuesday, so basically from yesterday, Monday, I've just been feeling kind of like fresh mentally. I'm just like laughing a lot, not because I don't have problems or I don't have things that are going wrong. There's a lot that is going wrong, but I'm also not gonna react to that. I refuse to react to that. I refuse to let that dictate my internal sense of being. I don't know. I'm just not letting any of that dictate how I feel and how I experience life, because I remember a time in my life. I was thinking about this yesterday while I was at work, while I was working. I remember a time in my life where life was just boring. It was so boring, bro. And I was like, oh God, I want something to happen, something that will kind of like flip the entire script of my life and make life fun and make it spicy. You know what I mean? Make it fun, make it spicy. And that happened. Sometimes be careful what you wish for, but I'm not regretting anything, but it definitely happened. And the entire script of my life has been turned upside down, and I think there is a lot that has happened and a lot that keeps on happening that has definitely made everything spicy for real, like 100%, like spicy. And by spicy I mean things are just happening left and right that I'm like, why is this even happening, like what's going on? But then I catch myself and I'm like, Adrian, remember you prayed, you wanted life to be spicy, you wanted life to be fun and spontaneous, and it's just because the spiciness or the spontaneity of what you want, of what has happened, is not what you wanted to happen. Why are you now complaining about the problems that you're facing? Life is not always about good and bad, like things just are. It's us who put those titles on those on the things that happen to us. And it's like I had to remind myself and basically give myself that reality check, like, remember, you wanted this, you wanted things to be spontaneous, wanted things to happen out of nowhere, you wanted your life to be turned upside down, your life was boring, you said, in my words, and now it's not anymore because things are happening left and right. So you asked for this, you wanted this, and you're not gonna die. Nothing bad is gonna happen. You're not gonna die because you have things and back and things happening left and right. Like, you'll figure things out. It doesn't matter how bad you think things are. I always come back from them. Oh my God, I know that it doesn't matter how bad things are. I will always rise up from those stuff, and it's something that I know. But sometimes I forget. And I have to basically give myself this reality check and basically remind myself that you asked for that, so you don't really have to be dramatic or kind of like try to make a big fuss about the whole situation, because you definitely wanted that. So yeah, exactly. And that's what has been going through my mind lately. It's just me giving myself this reality check and basically telling myself, you wanted life to be spontaneous, it is now. So try to have fun, try to enjoy it. Don't put titles on things, don't name things bad and good, just enjoy them. I love you, take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next one.